My review on the Spanish Grand Prix coming right up. Stay tuned. Hey guys, what's up? It's Atubakman, the Red Line Freak, and today I'm coming to you from the pick of the bed of Toyota Tacoma. Yeah, I came out to see my friend Alfred. There he is. He's making a phone call, and I realized I didn't shoot this video, so I was like, let me just shoot it. So this one will be very different. It wouldn't be my. So yeah, the Spanish Grand Prix honestly was very boring. I dozed off at a point. Yes, I wouldn't lie. I actually dozed off at a point because I didn't have enough sleep the night before, and I just dozed off. But anyway, it wasn't really an interesting Grand Prix. The start was interesting. Lewis getting a better start than Bottas, and Vettel also getting the two into 10, one squeezing Bottas into Hamilton, and Hamilton also boxing Bottas. So Bottas had to, get out of it, and Bottas had to get out of it and to save his car, but he came out P2. So that was it. After that, Lewis was just in the lead. They just controlled the race from there. The race was very boring up until the safety car, which was caused by Lando Norris and Lance Stroll's crash. Which during the safety car, that's when I was like, yeah, finally some action. Then after 2 laps, just went back to a boring Hamilton streaking into the lead and all that. So yeah, the race wasn't that interesting, wasn't that exciting. But and there were some series of interesting overtakes. Danny Kvyat pulled off some interesting moves. Like, yeah, the torpedo was back. Like, he pulled off some super moves, and I was like, yeah, go torpedo. Carlos Sainz continued in his point scoring, 100% point scoring in McLaren. Is it McLaren or sorry? No, 100% point scoring in the Spanish Grand Prix. So he finished 8th. Alfa Romeo had a very terrible weekend. Mercedes, 5th consecutive 1-2. It's getting a bit boring, but you can't blame them for doing a really good job. I mean, they're just doing a fabulous job. Their car is always on point. They have 2 drivers who are pushing each other. Bottas scoring his 3rd consecutive pole position, and Hamilton also taking win number 3, with Bottas only having win number 2. So yeah, it's getting interesting on that side because you're seeing Hamilton and Bottas fight for the championship. So yeah, it's also interesting. But generally, it's boring. Everyone is complaining, well, it's boring. We already know who wins. If it's not Hamilton, it's Bottas, and But anyway, that's how it is. It's just like from 2010 to 2013 when Red Bull were always winning. But even that said, from 2010 to I think 2012 was a bit competitive until like 2013 when it was Sebastian Vettel dominating all through. Michael Schumacher too in the early 2000s, from 2000 to 2004, especially 2004 where he practically won almost all the races. So it happens in Formula 1. That's just how Formula 1 is. So I guess we'll see a couple more Mercedes 1-2s, but I actually want some fights, Ferrari getting in there. Speaking of Ferrari, their car is honestly, I think their car is fundamentally flawed because it looks like where the aerodynamic setup went in the in the design of the aerodynamic elements of the car. I think that's where the issue is, because I watched a video of the speed trace of the lap comparing Bottas's pole lap and Vettel's pole lap. On the main straight, Vettel was actually ahead. That means the engine is doing very well. Like, the power is good, but they lost a lot of time in the high speed and mid speed corners. That's where you need a lot of downforce. So you need your car to be aerodynamically optimized in order to make the best of the package. That's where they were losing a lot of time. And in sector 3, which is basically a lot of low speed corners and medium speed corners, they were also losing a chunk of time. That means the car doesn't really have great mechanical grip. So all these things, it's from now on, it's just little things like this, and it cascades to a large, drawback. So they really have to work on it. And I just checked the news, and Mercedes, they are currently having in-season testing, and Mercedes were the quickest in the first day of in-season testing. So Ferrari really have to get to the drawing board and fix the issue. Now, let me know in the comments, should I do a dedicated video to Ferrari, what their problems could be? I'm sure maybe some of you will enjoy it. I have some theories I would like to share to you. So let me know in the comments if I should do that video, and I'll put it together. Maybe I'll have some of my friends join me, then we all discuss it. So yeah, basically that was it. Daniel Ricciardo, he's really struggling Renault, he didn't have a good race weekend. He didn't score points. He was close though. He didn't score points. Yeah. So like I said, the race was boring. But the team that really stood out for me was Toro Rosso. Yeah, I think they got double points. And Haas. Yeah, they got their first double points of the season. They did well. Kevin Magnussen finished, I think, 7th or 8th. I can't really remember. I think 7th. Grosjean finished 10th. So no, yeah. So yeah, that's it. Toro Rosso didn't have double points finish, but Danny Kvyat for me will be the driver of the day. He really pulled off some impressive moves. Like I was really impressed with the moves. And Kevin Magnussen too. We all know how he defends. He also did some strong defending, especially against his own team at Grosjean, pushed them out wide in 10-2, making him take the long way around. And he also then tried challenging Pierre Gasly, and he put a lot of pressure on him. Eventually, he couldn't make it stick. So basically, that's my review of the race. It was honestly boring. I dozed off. Yes, I kid you not, actually dozed off because I didn't sleep early the night before and I had to wake up early to go to church, all those things. So yeah, the race was boring. If it was exciting, I'm sure I wouldn't have slept. Next race is Monaco. Honestly, it's just a hype, but it's also another boring race. But anyway, we just see how it will go. Like maybe things will shape up. So I'll just shut up on Monaco and do that video in my preview to the Monaco Grand Prix. So yeah, I've come to the end of this video. Like always, if you like this video, like it, leave a comment, let me know what you think. I've been reading your comments. The support is great. I love it, and I'll keep doing all these things because I just love talking about cars and Formula One. So yeah, from the University of Ghana, Legon, Animal or Plant Biology, whatever department, Atobakman, the Red Line Free. I'm out. God, I sound like a news reporter. But anyway, stay safe out there. I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Bye-bye.